Bad news for a lot of families living in the metro. The cost of living has never been higher here in Oklahoma City. Listen to this. According to Zillow, the average rent is now $1,350 a month. On top of that, more people here are renters, more than most other cities. One state lawmaker says this has led to another concerning trend she wants to see fixed. News 4's Spencer Humphrey has details.
A larger share of people in Oklahoma City depend on a landlord to keep a roof over their head than almost any other city in the country. A November study by the Massachusetts-based Lincoln Institute of Land Policy found just over 18% of residential properties in Oklahoma City are owned by corporations. That's twice the national average, sitting just below 9%. It doesn't sit well with State Representative Ellen Poggemiller.
The American dream has always been built on this idea that people deserve the right to buy and own their own home. And when we've limited the amount of homes that we can offer, and we're also making individuals pay more to rent than they would to own, something is wrong in the structure that we have in place.
On top of that, she says renters here also find themselves getting evicted more often than almost anywhere else.
Oklahoma City, where I represent, has always been in the top 10 or top 20 of communities that have the highest amount of eviction rates.
She wondered why that was until she took a look at Oklahoma's current laws.
We have one of the shortest eviction filing timelines. So that's about 5 days. That's a very quick timeline for a family. Filing an eviction in the state of Oklahoma only costs about $45. Significantly lower than any other state.
She also looked at local eviction data, where something else stuck out.
40% of evictions are dismissed, which means there was some agreement made before, and usually that means that payment was made. Large landlords are utilizing our court systems to collect money, not really to go through the eviction process.
She says those cases waste precious court time. So last year, she filed a bill that would have raised the fee to file an eviction from $45 to $85.
And it failed on the House floor.
Another bipartisan bill that would have lengthened Oklahoma's 5-day eviction timeline passed both the House and Senate, but got vetoed by Governor Stitt. Poggemiller says she understands it may be hard to find sympathy for people who haven't paid what they're supposed to, but if not for them, she says, think of their kids.
Kids are having a learning loss moving from school to school.
She points to a study by the group Impact Tulsa, which found kids in Tulsa public schools whose families had been evicted from their homes were nearly 3 times as likely to be chronically absent as kids with a stable home. It's why this year she's thinking about filing a new bill, this time targeted specifically for those families with children.
They would get access to an attorney. And again, the role of that attorney is really to walk them through what the eviction processes looks like, what, are there any opportunities for them to negotiate, and what rights do they have?
She says it's not a handout, but simply something to even the playing field for families facing a deck increasingly stacked against them.
Nationally, landlords, 83% usually have an attorney, whereas 4% of tenants have an attorney. And so it is a huge discrepancy.
All right, Spencer, thank you. We will keep following this and let you know if she ends up filing that legislation and if it goes anywhere.